I'm just kidding. Hey guys, I'm here with Alyssa.
Hi everyone.
Alyssa hasn't been adjusted in a couple years, right?
Yeah, maybe 4 years.
In 4 years.
Yeah.
So you're here for a little tune-up.
I would say my neck and my shoulders is where I struggle with the most pain. And then maybe just a little bit of the lower back area.
Okay.
But other than that.
Can I have you stand this way for me? Because I'm gonna check your posture here. Let's just see. So don't try to correct your posture. Stand how you normally would.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so you're supposed to have a curve in your neck here. Mm-hmm. Yours is pretty straight.
Okay.
So that can happen from looking down a lot.
Yeah.
On our phones, stuff
Definitely
like that. So, and you'll see in your video, there's not much of a forward curve. It's just whoop, just like that.
Okay.
And you said sometimes your low back.
Yeah.
Can you point to where if you feel it off a little bit?
Right
It's just
here.
right in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Your hips are not off too much. Turn this way too. And okay. Your left shoulder is a little bit higher than your right shoulder. Have you noticed that before?
Yeah, I think I've noticed that before in the gym, for sure.
Yeah. So, not too bad, and I'm glad it's not causing any pain or anything like that, but I'm gonna check every inch of your body. You cool with that?
Yes.
If anything is not moving correctly, those are the areas I'm going to adjust, put a little bit of motion into those joints, and then we'll see what we can do as far as
shoulders,
realigning you here. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm going to have you lay face down on the table first.
Okay.
All right. Do you think you're straight on the table right now?
Yes.
Okay. No, you're not, but we're going to get it on camera so you can see. So you feel like your body is straight right now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move you into the middle of the table.
Okay.
So you're gonna scoot your hips this way a little bit, just right there, to here. Okay. Does that feel crooked to you?
Yeah.
That's straight, and you'll be able to see.
So
Let me just hear.
it feels like it's pulling this way a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, your body was naturally pulling the other way.
Oh wow.
Your legs are even.
Okay.
Which is good. A lot of people have one shorter leg.
Really?
Because of rotation in here, so that's good. And all right, let's see here. All right, is any of that tender when I press there?
Nope.
No, okay. All right, drop your arms down to the ground so your hands are just on the ground like that. So this is all relaxed right here. I'm gonna start in here. Does that feel different in there than here to you?
Yeah.
Restricted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely more on this side once we go up, so let's do here. So you're gonna take a deep breath in, breathe out.
Whoa.
Breathe in again for me. Breathe out. Good. Stay relaxed. There we go. How are you doing?
Good.
All right. Breathe in one more time and breathe out. Okay. Had to double check, make sure we got everything there. All right. All right, so I'm gonna have you raise your right leg. Keep it straight and just try to raise it as high as you can. Okay, and then put it down and then put your left one up. Just keep your leg straight as you do it. Okay, do the right one more time. Does one feel more restricted than the other two?
I think maybe the right one.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. Do a little bit here. Okay, what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna lay on your side, so you're gonna face me, okay? So keep your bottom leg straight and then bend your top one. Okay. So this one's gonna be bent like this. Okay. And then let me see this arm. I'm gonna pull your arm out from under you and then give yourself a hug. So this hand goes on your elbow. Like that kind of hug. Okay. Yes, okay?
Got it.
All right, if you look at the ceiling, you won't feel like you're gonna fall on the ground.
Okay.
And, all right, scoot towards me just a bit here. All right, keep this relaxed. Just here. Okay, so take a deep breath in for me. Breathe out all the way. Good.
Ooh.
Wow, you needed that. All right, let's do the other side. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna face me this way, and this one is bent here.
And here.
You're gonna fall off the back of the table. Hold on. Come over here. Scoot this way too. Okay. Yep.
Here.
Me, just like that. Move towards me just a bit too. Okay. All right. Is this relaxed?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna take a deep breath in again. Breathe out. Stay relaxed again.
Ooh, that one's my favorite.
You've been storing that up for a couple years, right?
I like that.
Let me have you lay face down again.
Okay.
We're just gonna see here. All right, lift your right leg with your leg straight again. Good, and then do the left one. Do the right one again.
That like kind of feels better already.
Yeah.
Like feels more mobile.
Mm-hmm. Do that one again. Yeah. It wasn't too off, but it feels
like
it looks more fluid too.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect here. All right, you can flip over, lay face up for me.
Okay.
Good. Good. All right. Let's see.
Were we doing the neck ones now?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Can I move your hair back this way?
Yeah, of course.
Ooh, your neck is tight.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that was good.
You are one crunchy patient.
That was great.
Let me make sure your hair gets stuck here. Your hair's got stuck on the table.
I know, there's a lot of hair.
Okay, let me see the other side. Stay relaxed.
Okay.
Even though you know it's coming, you still stay relaxed.
Wow.
Amazing.
I like always think it's gonna come a little bit before it does, and then just
Because it's ripe.
Yeah.
It's ready to go.
Wow, it feels so much better though.
All right.
So you could tell that like my neck was like super tight right here.
Yeah.
I carry all my stress, I feel like, right here, like in my neck. Like I'm
Good news is it's not like an unusual thing.
Yeah.
That's,
Okay,
That's
good.
that's a normal area.
That's good.
Let me go here. Okay. What I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
This is a dental roll. That's what
Okay.
It's called.
Okay.
It's a spinal orthotic.
Okay.
So
Under my back?
yeah, I'm gonna put
Okay.
it under. Oop, nope. Come
Oh,
back. Come
okay.
back. As I'm grabbing onto your hair, I'm gonna come back. I want you to put your head on
That?
this.
Okay.
And you know what? Actually, let me have you scoot down the table so your head is on like the actual table here. Bend your knees and put your feet flat here, and then lay on this.
Okay.
Okay. So this helps to restore that curvature that I was saying.
Okay.
That you were.
Because mine's straight, right?
Yeah. So you could use something like this regularly, and it can over time help correct it, at least prevent it from getting worse.
Why do we want it to be curved?
Because that's the normal spinal.
That's the normal way? Okay.
Yeah, that is a great question. I'm sorry.
How did we get to it being straight? Like,
don't look at me.
Okay.
Okay. So when we're babies and we first start crawling and we're looking straight ahead, we have that curvature in our neck, right?
Okay.
And that curvature is a normal, healthy curvature. So then we start walking, and then we have terrible posture, like as years go on, right? And we're looking down at our phones, we're hunched over tables and desks, and we just are looking down. So that normal curvature that developed when we were crawling ends up getting straight. And then think about people who are like older people, right? And their heads, basically their head is in front of their body. Okay. Have you seen this? Are you picturing?
I'm following, yeah.
Their head is in front of their body and their curvature is actually reversed. Okay? Yeah. I'll show you after you lay on this so you can see what I'm talking about. But when you don't have that healthy normal curvature that developed when you were a baby, if you can't maintain that, you get things like arthritis and joint pain. You get, you're more prone to disc herniations and issues like that. So, and then your muscles are also tight most of the time trying to correct it.
Yeah.
So
would that probably explain like why there's so much tension in my neck? Or
yeah, I mean, and your case is not as bad as it can be. Okay. But I like to point it out because if you start addressing it now, then it doesn't need to be an issue in the future. Okay?
Yeah.
So let me see here. Using this is not going, I mean, I have not seen it correct it in one use of this.
Yeah.
But I want to do it on you so you can kind of feel how it feels, and put your head down there. And it's basically training your spine and the muscles to have that normal, healthy curvature.
I see.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Before you forget everything that I just said, I'm going to show you. Do you want to sit up for a second? I'll just show you this and then we'll finish this. Okay. So I have never done this in a video, so here we go. When we're babies and we are toddlers, I guess, right? We start crawling. So look at the curve that's in like my neck when I'm looking forward. Okay. Right? Oh yeah. Can you see what I'm talking about? Yeah. So because I'm looking like this is like a baby. I've never done this in a video, just for you. This is a baby crawling around and looking forward, right?
Okay.
So, and that's also the time that your spine is everything is developing, right? So you're like this, and then you start to walk, and your curve has developed like this. So like your head is up and you're looking forward and you have that healthy curvature, right? So then like fast forward however many years, right? Let's say fast forward like 30 years, right? Okay. And we've been like this on our phones, we've been this on our computers, we've been like, most of the time people walk around with their heads slightly pointed at the ground so they don't trip. We don't generally walk like this. We're generally walking like this.
Walking like this on our phones.
We're doing all of the things like this. So then look what happens to the curvature of my neck. Okay? Yeah. So over time, the joints will actually start like getting stuck in that position, right? And then in extreme cases, like when you're older, like you see people
completely hunched
you
over,
see people like kind of like this because sorry. You see people hold on, I was like, I can probably edit it out. So you see people kind of like this, and at that point, like it's very hard to correct that if at all possible. Yeah. So does that help answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to actually explain that, because I don't think of all the videos we've done, I don't think I've actually like explained that thoroughly. So, all right. Back to the adjustments. I'm gonna have you lay face up again. I wanna check your legs. Okay. And see how this is. How are you feeling so far?
I'm feeling fabulous.
Good, I love it.
Definitely feeling more fluid in the hip area. Good. And don't feel any neck pain at all. Like I actually had a little bit before coming here, and now it's gone. So
Perfect.
thank you.
Of course, we're not even done yet. All right. I'm gonna clip this to your feet actually. 'Cause let's see if.
No free feet pictures.
Oh man, the internet.
I know. It's a weird place.
So keep your foot relaxed.
Ooh.
Yep. Okay. Ooh, let's slide off your toe. Okay, good.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Good. Ooh, that joint needed that in there.
needed to be
Yeah.
Those are good ones.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so keep this leg relaxed. Wow.
Wait, I don't even know what bone just cracked.
Your knee. Okay, in here. Keep this relaxed too. Ooh. Both of your
I don't
knees.
know if I had that crack last time. That's a new one.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna have you sit up and you can stay seated, just face me this way.
Okay.
How do you feel so far?
I feel fabulous.
You feel fabulous?
I feel like a new woman.
Yeah. Can I check your arms too?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna have you, you can just
Hold it?
Yeah, let me hold it with this hand though. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm gonna see here, okay. Knowing you, your elbows are gonna be pretty crunchy, you know?
Ooh.
Not like your knees.
Ooh, yeah. That was... The thumb cracking is my favorite.
Do you do that to yourself?
I have a friend do it to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Is it
See?
bad to crack your own fingers and toes? Or no?
Not if you.
I always am going like this. It's like, that's probably not good that you can hear that, right? You know what I mean?
So it's only bad if you're like forcing it like
Right.
hard.
Yeah.
I always say like with fingers, if you pull, it's a much better way to do it. So
Instead of this?
yeah, that's
Don't do that.
no. Here, let me see
Switch.
here. Let me check your elbow first, and I'll show you what I mean with your fingers. Ooh,
What is that?
that is a joint that is not articulating correctly. You hear this?
Yeah. Whoa. What is that?
Crepitus, a little bit of funk in there.
Wow. I've never heard that before.
Hold on one second. Let me see.
Is she broken?
Hopefully not forever. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just do a little bit of this in here. This might feel a little bit funny, but
It's okay. I love these things.
are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed. Okay. Probably feels a little bit strange there, but
No, it actually feels
feels
pretty good.
feels good.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see something here.
That is so crazy. I've never heard that sound before.
It's still there a
Yeah.
little bit.
Is it fluid that's like trapped in there or?
A lot of the time, it's like ligaments and tendons that are just not like articulating on the joint correctly.
Okay.
Sit up really straight from here. And this right here is pretty tight. You feel that?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
You don't even know that this was like this. Like you never paid
No,
attention
I've
to it?
never had like a Never had any pain from it. Oh,
there.
there we go. Yeah.
Okay. Still this way though.
Is that like bad?
I mean, it's not causing you any problems.
But it's definitely not normal.
No. But it did move like when I adjusted it, so I want to just see, like, give it a little bit of time, and like now that you know it's there, you can kind of pay attention to it.
Right.
You might actually have a little bit of like hypermobility in there. Hold on, let me see this. Straighten your arms out all the way, and like put them in front of you like this. It's not too bad.
I think that looks really weird.
It always looks weird, right? Let me just see this arm again. I want to just keep this relaxed.
This one has it too. Oh yeah.
Just a little bit. It's not as bad as that one. Okay.
Wait, that's great.
So a few things.
Uh-huh.
Do you eat enough protein?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you take any joint supplements at all?
No.
Okay.
Probably should.
Yeah, I'm gonna recommend some to you after. There's a couple products that have certain components to it that can like help the integrity of a joint, because I think you have a little bit of hypermobility just right like here, which is causing that.
It's going too far?
A little bit. But as long as it's not causing you pain, which is good. So I'll make those recommendations to you, and then
Okay, cool.
that should help. I used to, when I first started practicing like a million years ago, my wrist would like crack all the time when I was working on patients, and I started taking certain supplements and actually
It
stopped it. Yeah. So we got you. Okay, so when you adjust your fingers, it is best to pull. I hold fingers like this.
Got it.
So you go like this.
Like scissors.
Yes, like you're cutting someone's finger off, and then close your fist like this so you can tell your friend, right? And then so you get like a really good grip, and then you're pulling.
Yeah.
Okay, instead of folding it over like that. So cut their finger off, close, and pull. Yes, like that. You did a good job on this one before. All right.
So going from under here is not good.
So that one's actually okay. That's what I was gonna say. This is your scaphoid right there. The way that I adjust that on people is like pushing down that way. So that's fine.
Okay.
I'm just talking about like that.
That is not good.
You're just always gonna feel like you're gonna need to do it because you're stretching the joint capsule so much.
I see, yeah. It's like a short relief, and then
Yeah,
it's like
if
feel
you
like
do
you
it-
need to do it again.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like whenever I like crack my toes, like that, like
Do they feel like it right now?
no, like they're fine now.
that's good.
But like the other night at work, I was like trying to crack them, and it just like I cracked them, and then it felt like they need to be cracked again.
So
it,
the
like,
way-
wasn't doing anything.
So the way that I do toes also is I'm pulling.
Okay.
So that might be really hard for you to do to yourself.
Yeah.
You could ask your friend. But that
boyfriend
also,
to do it.
yeah, it will help over time that you won't feel like you have to do it as often. So, all right, go like this for me. Let's
See the shoulders.
yes, look straight ahead. All right, we're gonna keep your hand right here,
Okay.
and then you're gonna push back against my hand right here on the count of 3. Okay. Keep your hand here though.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Keep your hand there. So pushing back against my hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Ooh.
Good. And then we're
What
gonna
are we doing
go this one. So push back against here. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Scoot around and face that way. You could stay seated. Let's see. Here. And okay. I'm just looking. It's not too bad. This actually looks a lot better. Does this look better? He says it looks better too.
Yay.
I mean, it usually takes more treatment than one
Just
to get
one,
a
yeah.
huge correction, but this is actually pretty.
It was the right or the left that was higher?
This one was higher.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Look at that.
Way to go.
Amazing. Okay, So what I'm gonna have you do, hold on, let me put this back on you.
Okay.
And I want you to get up and just like walk around the room.
Okay.
Feel your body.
I heard my ankles crack for a second there.
So you might hear a few things kind of resetting. Keep walking, keep walking them.
Feel pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
So compared to before we adjusted you.
I feel like the hips is the thing that I feel the most difference in. Hips and the neck, for sure.
Yeah, and those are the areas that you felt most restricted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, way better, for sure.
Feels better?
Yeah.
Okay, as far as using one of these.
Yeah. Where do you get one?
So I can give you the info to get one of these.
Okay.
You might be able to find something similar.
Not maybe exactly like that.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I just did it without even.
I was like, do we edit that part? Do we edit that out? Yeah, probably. And the patient goes out the window. What did you just do exactly?
I just cracked my bad.
Actually, so if you do the pulling method,
yeah.
when you make the scissor and do this, if you're up here, okay, so on you, here, face this way so we can do it together. So go like this, use your other hand so it's, and then close your hand on it.
Like this? Wait, what am I doing?
Scissor,
Scissor,
finger,
finger.
go like this, and now close it.
What am I doing? What am I doing wrong?
Are you
like
doing
like this. I had it the wrong.
Okay, so
I had it the wrong way.
So
okay, yeah.
It has to be like a fast pull, right?
Yeah. Okay.
If you put your hand below your knuckle here,
It's not gonna do it.
No, you're gonna get that joint. If it's up there, you're gonna get that joint.
Okay.
So what you just cracked yourself was actually the joint that I did the ones up here that you said you always bend. But this is the one you just said that you just did it too.
Yeah.
So when you do this, just make sure like you're at the
clasp a little bit lower.
Yeah, if you want to get that one. Okay. I'm glad that happened, so now I can explain it to you.
Love it.
Okay, so did we miss anything?
No, I'm feeling great. Feeling like 100 million zillion bucks.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you so
Yay,
much
thank
for letting us film this.
Of course, anytime.
And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.